guys, Tama here. Joining us, we have microlatios from the Fat Rabbit, and they have just qualified for the GPL for the winter season. And they have just actually stormed a 3-0 victory against KTHXBAI to actually qualify for the next season. So, microlatios, before I start interviewing you, can I know what do you think that what are your thoughts about SKT not getting into worse?
I'm personally an SKT supporter, so it's pretty disappointing. But having said that, even though it would be nice and pretty romantic for them to go to game 5 against Nigel White Shield and sort of pull out the victory, the game is a cruel game, but it's also a fair game. The best team won, so Nigel White Shield more than well deserved to get through.
Fair and glorious victory for Nanjing White Shield. And next, we will talk about the NALCS. Now, there are only 4 teams remain, and there's only 3 teams that will get into worse. Curse, C9, LMQ, and TSM. So, which one do you think that will actually get into worse?
TSM and C9, they qualified today already. So, both of them are in. The last one, I would expect LMQ to get in, because they've been more consistent, they're showing better play throughout the whole season. However, I think Curse, I wouldn't say they had a chance 2 weeks ago, but now I think they have a small chance.
So Curse are the underdogs. So right now, let's actually talk about what are your plans about qualifying after qualifying for the GPL. So what are your goals and your views that now you have actually qualified for the GPL?
So the GPL, we're actually going to discuss that right now, because after qualifying for the GPL slot, we're going to decide what we want to do with it. Are we going to play casual? Are we going to aim for 4th to 8? Or are we going to try and go all the way in and try hard and push Singapore into a possible top 1-2 GPL spot again? But this one I will discuss with my teammates, because ultimately it's no use setting a GPL first, second goal when if your teammates are not in there and they don't want to do it. Personally, me, I'm sort of going with the flow right now, because I understand that if my teammates want to take it casual, there's really not much I can do. So I will see what they say and what they feel, and then we'll decide.
I do hope you all don't take it casual and actually bring Singapore some recognition. And what about uniforms? Will you all get some uniforms?
I don't know, man. So after qualifying for GPL, I think we're supposed to find an organization to sponsor, but we haven't found that yet. So if we find that, then we'll probably get uniforms. But honestly, I'm not too bothered about uniforms, team stuff, having all the same type of thing. I'm more casual,
Okay, so for the next question, many teams has actually prioritized the ADC pick to be a late game ADC, for example, Kog'Maw and Tristana. But for the last 3 games, we have seen that Lucian has been a more prioritized pick. Why is that so?
So Kog'Maw and Tristana are both great ADC champions, but Kog'Maw is probably a little bit better, but it kept getting banned. And we don't really like Tristana because of her weak laning phase. And she kind of struggles mid-game also. So we prefer a sort of a solid, more all-rounded pick in Lucian. Because we are pretty confident of winning the game early and mid also.
So because of weak early game phase, you do not pick Tristana. Then what about the Hikarim pick you pick on your final game, game 3 against at the top lane?
Okay, so that pick was kind of last minute pick. We were deciding what was good, and then we kind of settled on that. But honestly, I'm not really convinced by the Hikarim play, and I think it wasn't a really good pick at the end of the day. So kind of a bit of a regret. We were trying to combo it with Ori out, but I think there was 0 combinations that whole game.
But it was definitely fun seeing Iru rushing in with Hikarim 2-3 times during the base fight. And next we will talk about KLH Com. They pull out a double ADC com, which some of the other regions have actually tried that too. What do you think of that com?
So double ADC is pretty good, but its weakness is that if you stack armor, they're kind of screwed. Their damage is going to be very low. I personally don't like it. I prefer more balance. I prefer a traditional mage or assassin mage, or even assassin AD type of mid laner.
So before coming into this match, do you have any special preparation you have made against KTHXBAI?
Not exactly. We practice, of course, but probably the only special preparation is our bans. We heard they had some Yasuo comp going on, so we straight away took out Yasuo. And Zed, snowballing potential is pretty high now, so we straight away took out Zed. That's all.
I see, I see. Last but not least, do you have any shout out that you want to tell your fans, or do you have anything that you want to say for the Fat Rabbit, because now you all have actually qualified for the GPL?
Yeah, so even though this season of TLC is honestly not that competitive as past seasons are, unfortunately, but I would definitely like to thank Garena and thank my teammates and thank all the other teams that have participated, including the Malaysian teams, Singaporean teams, and I hope this scene keeps going. I hope the next season of TLC will be even more competitive.
So, would you want to face Insidious Gaming Legends or Kuala Lumpur Hunters
In the
finals?
okay, so I already know the result lah. But I would want to face. I don't really mind lah. I honestly don't mind it, and I think we can take both down. So it's not really a preference lah. It's just whoever the better team wins. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael and Sean. And I'm here with Tama from 2Pro2Game. And for more coverage, please log on to www.2pro2game.com.